friends, it's me. And today we are checking out the people who just had way too much free time. For my passcode on my phone, I have 4 numbers. And then Android, they got this little duha mahiki. Who do you think you are? The leader of the CIA? Like, what classified information are you hiding on your phone that deserves a passcode like this? You mess up once, you start over. Mess up 3 times and you locked out of your phone. How do you even remember this? This is it. This is the world's longest passcode. I don't think it can get more complicated than this. Whatever's on that phone, I don't think it's worth it. My grandma has been saving these pennies since I started high school. How old are you now? That's a lot of pennies. Oh, it was already $22, $73. Oh, we're in the hundreds. Oh, now bring on the big bucks. She got a quarter jar too. She saved her a lot of money. She's gonna buy a prom dress with it. Ended up being over $350. That is some good saving, Grandma. If she started when she was a freshman and she's a senior now, she saved all those coins in like 3 years. You know, that's always the best part about collecting coins. Take it to the Walmart coin counter, pour them bad boys in, and it's like free money that you forgot about.
2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later.
What are you doing? I have no idea what's going on.
A few moments.
I'm gonna fold all the pages in this book. Okay, I can't imagine how long this is gonna take. Oh, and now there's cutting involved? I know this is gonna be like some crazy art piece. Oh, there it is. Absolutely insane. I don't know how you can just like fold pages of a book and start cutting pieces of it and then end up with this. It's incredible, like wow. I can't even imagine how long this could have taken.
Many things you have to accept as marriage.
This is all my hair growth for the last 23 years.
She saved all of her hair that she collected in her brush for 23 years. That's probably older than most people watching this. You know, how much hair do you possibly shed in 23 years? She made a hairball. That's more hair than she has on her head. Oh, that thing is dense.
Oh yeah, oh probably not.
She can make a little pillow out of it. Maybe a hairy little footstool.
Sean, when I
That thing is massive. Oh yeah, that definitely deserves a round of applause. She was dedicated. That belongs in a museum. An art piece that took 23 years to make. That's actually pretty impressive. Officially 2 years of collecting my hair. This is the girl who has been collecting every single strand of her hair. And taping it to this piece of tape, and she's counting it. Miss Hairball got some competition. 2 years, she has acquired 18,000 strands of hair. That is crazy how much hair we shed. You know, we're actually supposed to shed like 50 to 100 hairs a day. But she got 18,000 hairs. That is somebody's head of hair on that wall. Crazy to think you can make a wig out of hairs that have fallen from your head. It just takes some time. Smashing my piggy bank of more than 28 years to see how much is inside. 28 years? Her dad thinks it's about 16,000. That's a lot. They probably bought that when she was born and started saving up money for her. Oh, that's gotta be so satisfying. Take a hammer to the piggy's booty. That is a lot of coins. Y'all are gonna be here all day counting that, but they literally brought the entire family to help. You know, aunts, uncles, grandpas, grandmas. The total ended up being 7K, which is still crazy. Like 7,000 in a piggy bank in coins? Are you $7,000 richer than you were 2 days ago? Bro went to the wired headphone graveyard. I made a wig out of it. Yeah, this is giving Grimes. The future of AI anime girls. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of slay. What else can you do with all the old wired headphones from 2013? This is clearly the only option. You know, mother always said not to play with your food, and that's exactly what they did. They made that out of crab. I don't care what any of y'all say. This belongs in a gallery, a museum. You look like you could be the final boss in One Punch Man. These are literally made with a crab shell. You know, an army of crab warriors. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool though. Bruh, someone made a little teapot and some glasses out of onion. I know that stink. I don't know what it is about onion. It just smells like sweaty pits to me. Or maybe sweaty pits smell like onion. I'm not a fan of the raw onion. Bro was looking for some attention after a shower. Opened up his towel. Didn't get a reaction from grandma. So decided to do it in front of the TV. Hey, what do you guys think? Oh, it's a little aggressive. I don't know, it kind of looks like he wants to look. The queen is like, is that it? She looked like she's looking for more. What is the most romantic way you could think of to ask your crush to prom? The cockroach promposal, of course. You know, nothing like some dead roaches to invite you to a dance. No? You don't want to go? Too icky? That's too bad. You have been summoned to roach prom. You simply have no choice. They died for this. You will attend. I don't know if I have gotten smarter or lazier. She threw a line down from a ball of yarn to the pizza delivery man. Had him tie it around the box and she just pulled it on up through her window. You know, that way they don't have to come up into your apartment. You get pizza delivered straight to your window on the 3rd floor. This sounds like a win-win situation. Don't even have to leave your room. As long as the pizza makes it up safely, I think this is a pretty good idea. They are doing a portrait of a snake, except they are filling it in scale by scale. I don't think I've ever seen somebody color like this. Like draw the scales and then fill in each individual one until it all starts coming together. 387 scales down, 5,063 to go. Just a couple scales a day, and 1 eternity later, the drawing will be done. I work at a small coffee shop. My boss poured unroasted beans into a batch of roasted ones. Here is us separating 10,000 beans by hand. That's a lot of beans. But I mean, what do? Throw all of them back on the roaster? No, you can't do that. I actually did this, but only with like a pack of beans. So I bought a bag of these really tasty beans, and then I brewed a cup of coffee with it, and then it tasted a little burnt. And then I read online, if you have some bad beans in your batch of coffee, it'll like ruin the entire batch. So you know what I did? I went in the entire bag, sorted one bean at a time, pulled out the ones that were a little too burnt, sorted my beans. You know, a true coffee connoisseur would understand.
How many toothpicks does it take to support my weight? 1.
Oh, we're
2.
gonna be here a long time. 4. It's gonna take a lot of toothpicks to support the weight of a grown human. If I had to guess, 86 toothpicks.
16. 25.
Oh, you see the weight 25 just crumbled?
30.
Oh, no way. It's gotta be over 100.
Oh, that was something. 40. Oh boy,
40.
that was so close.
40 almost did it. So if you double it, 50, you know, we're getting really close.
55.
Would that do it? No, there's no way. Not crumbled before
60.
my toes. What? You know, I would have guessed a lot more. Okay, well now we're doing straws because the toothpicks weren't enough.
How many straws does it take to support my weight?
With straws, I'm gonna guess over 100. It's gonna take a lot of straws.
4. 8. 16.
The turtles are crying watching this video.
50. 100.
That'll do it, that'll do it.
120.
No, not even 100 straws.
140.
Bro went to a McDonald's and stole the entire stack of straws. 150 straws, that'll do it. Okay, there we go. Them straws are fighting for their life. What'd you do today? Found out how many straws and toothpicks can support my entire body weight. Wow, congratulations, I had a burrito. Are they cutting out parts of a map? Whoa, it's kind of like a tablecloth now. You can see right through it. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, maybe hang it up, make a little fancy schmancy map art out of it. You know, for a second I thought they were like drawing a map by hand. Yeah, absolutely not. This man wore giant penguin shoes and stomped around a Florida beach at night. The footprints led to believe that a massive penguin was roaming their land. Yeah, so people go on the beach the next morning and they're like, what kind of footprints are these? They're massive. We got penguins in Miami? Ain't no way. So he kept up the prank for 10 years while hundreds of researchers couldn't understand where the penguin was. Not gonna lie, this is hilarious. Bro just wanted to watch the world burn. I bet he tuned into the news every morning. Oh, did they find the penguin? They'll never find the penguin. I am the penguin. This is like the ultimate prank. Bro got a full-time job bamboozling everybody. Me looking for girls shorter than me. I'm 4'6". There ain't no way this guy is 4'6". Do you have any idea how tiny 4'6" is? I was taller than that when I was 12 years old. Somebody actually called him out on it.
No, you're not. You know how I know? Because Peter Dinklage is 4'5". Unless you're telling me that this is Peter Dinklage standing next to you, I'm gonna find that hard to believe.
You know, if you're that short, I'm gonna guess he's like 5'2". Now for an in-depth analysis, how tall this guy really is.
I wanted to use this desk behind him to get his actual height, but that was proving difficult because he's blocking most of it, which means a reverse image search wasn't really doable. Using those details, I was able to find what looked like a near identical match. The height of the bottom half of the desk is 29.15 inches. He's a little bit taller than 2 of these desks, but to see exactly how many desks he is, we're gonna need to use a little bit of perspective, because you'll notice that even though the bottom of the desk is the exact same height as his feet, it's a little bit higher up in the picture. And similarly, the point on this portion of the desk that'll be the exact same height as his head will be a little bit lower because of the shift in perspective.
Did this guy just scroll through TikTok? Oh, this guy says he's 4'6"? Absolutely not. You know what? We got some free time. I'm gonna dedicate the remainder of this day to figure out how tall this guy really is.
So I'm going to use the blinds on the side to trace the perspective across the screen. Figuring his head would be at roughly the same position
now
as
we're
the
gonna
center
measure
of his
the
feet.
blinds.
I used that to find the blind. That would be the exact same front-back position. The shift in perspective
Okay, now
causing
we're
that
using
blind
math.
to be angling
You lost me
downward
at
like
the
this.
angle.
Now extending outward from the point that matches the horizontal position of the left side of the desk, we're able to see that the height of his head would match this point right here, as in approximately 44 pixels of an approximately 282 pixel
now we're
desk.
doing the
Meaning it's going to be
pixel
two of those desks
measurements.
plus an extra 15.6%, which gets us the height around 5'2" to 5'3".
I guess right. You know, I have this really cool skill where I could just like look at somebody. Most of the time I could guess how tall they are. This has proved once again that guys lie about their height. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click. And I just released some new merch. We got hoodies, shirts, tank tops at ogwolfpack.com. I'll link it below. And subscribe to the Wolfpack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.